is. And that close-knittedness is what really prevents new people from entering the social fabric here, makes it so hard. On top of that, Switzerland, as you all very clearly know, shares and uses 4 different languages. So when foreigners come and they use still other languages like English, which is not one of the 4 languages that Swiss people usually use, the Swiss feel obliged to communicate in a language that is not their own. And that makes their relationship a little bit uncomfortable for them. So if you are a foreigner who moves into Switzerland and you want to make friends, you have to be aware that the Swiss culture is not so warm at the beginning, it's not so open at the beginning. Having said this, let me tell you that once you cross the door, once you open the heart of a Swiss person, they usually welcome you and you become friends for life. Then they will never let you go. Then their home will always be your home. If you want to make friends with the Swiss, I would give you one piece of advice. And this is based on my beliefs and what I learned while expanding my own worldview here. Don't judge them. Open yourselves to them without judging them. Don't question their ways. Don't question their culture. Don't question their habits. Don't question their beliefs. Because when you start doing that, they feel threatened. They feel uncomfortable. They feel judged. And then they don't feel comfortable opening their homes to you. If you want to make friends in Switzerland, accept them the way they are. If they don't invite you to their home at the beginning, don't worry. Ask them out for coffee. Ask them out for a beer. Meet somewhere else. Ask them over to your place. Some people say, I invited this Swiss person to my house 3 times and I'm still waiting to be invited to their home. Well, so what? Why are you judging them? Why are you expecting them to behave the same way you do? Why are you expecting them to believe what you believe? You believe I have to welcome new friends into my home. Well, maybe that's not what they believe. So why don't you just take them the way they are? Accept them the way they are. You're telling me that you feel a little isolated and a little lonely here, Anna. Well, why don't you start by making friends with the people at work? And if you're not working, go to a gym. Start talking to people. And something fundamental, start trying to learn one of the local languages. To the Swiss people, seeing that someone is trying to communicate in their language automatically makes them feel closer to that person. They feel like you're trying to make the effort. And they will immediately then revert to one of the languages you speak. That's kind of funny, I approach people in German, my fantastically broken German, and they immediately switch back to English or French or any of the other languages I can master better. They feel like I'm trying, and that makes them feel at ease. That makes them welcome me in a warmer way. So if you want to make friends with the Swiss, try and communicate in one of their languages. Then go to a local gym or become a member of one of their clubs. Try to interact with them. Become a member of the choir. Go and sing with them. You'll see how they will soon start accepting you and how they will soon start helping you. Yeah, true, they might not invite you over to their homes, but they will start accepting you little by little. And so, without you realizing it, you will soon find yourself a part of the group. Why don't you try it, Anna? And you get back to me. You write back to me and you let me know how it worked. You let me know if they really accepted you then. Will you? And this is a little trick to all those people who are moving into foreign cultures, into foreign countries. When you get to the foreign country, try to remember that the people who live there have their own beliefs and their own social habits. Don't try to impose yours. Don't expect them to understand you. You are the newcomer. You are the one who has to make the effort to try and understand them and learn their ways. So pay a little attention to what they do, pay a little attention to what they say, and try and somehow mimic them at the beginning. until they feel like you're really trying to be one of them. And then, believe me, things will be much easier. I'm telling you this after having lived in 7 different countries. I hope this helped you, Anna. Remember that you can send me your questions using the email address info@jessicajlockhart.com, and you can also use the chat service here to send me your questions so I can answer them here on Conversations with Jessica. Okay, so that was answering you this little section that we have every day on Conversations with Jessica to try and answer your questions, to try and give you some tips, to try and give you some ideas. And now let me give you a few announcements. I already told you that there's going to be this face-to-face live Humanology training course in Spanish happening here in Switzerland between September and March. Spread the word, let people know. Also, every month we hold, Anna, this might interest you, we hold this Humanology networking breakfast once a month on a Saturday morning. If interested, if you want to join us, is for a limited amount of people, and you can only come with an invitation. If you want to get an invitation, if you want to come, there's a maximum amount of 2 invitations per person. Send me an email if you want to get a hold of 1 or 2 invitations and join us in our next Humanology networking breakfasts. And as usual, there is all the other training courses. We have online training courses to become a humanologist, to train as an optimism coach, to know how to identify, define, set and reach goals and objectives, how to identify and use social and professional masks, and many other courses. Let us know which ones you're interested in. Let us know which ones you want. Let us know what else you're looking for. Humanology is here to help you. Humanology is at your service. Remember, we're here to share our understanding of human beings with you. We're here to share what humanology means. We're here to share what human beings are and what it means to be a human being. Every Wednesday, join me on Conversations with Jessica to learn about humanology. By the way, the music we're playing on the show is by Ben Sound, if you want to know. Thank you for being there. This was Conversations with Jessica today with our guests, Eva Marechkova and James Soul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to write and ask to participate and win that copy of Coaching for You. It was great talking to you one more Wednesday. Talk to you next Wednesday. Bye!